When Ford launched the Maverick a few years ago, the small pickup amazed the truck community with its practicality, affordability, fuel efficiency, and ride quality. But despite the amazing design, the Maverick was not perfect. Some things were left to be improved, and now that the Blue Oval Company is here with a mid-cycle refresh, everyone comes with the most logical question. Does the 2025 Ford Maverick solve the 7 worst issues on the previous model? Let's check together. Number 7. Hybrid all-wheel drive. When Ford released the Maverick back in 2022, we were all amazed with its hybrid powertrain. Its smooth ride and affordable price were some things to talk about, but above everything else, the Maverick Hybrid brought fuel efficiency to unprecedented heights in the truck universe. 41 mpg in the city and 33 mpg on the highway. The Maverick-made pickups are super efficient. But things were still far from perfect, mainly because Ford, for some reason, decided not to offer it with all-wheel drive. Front-wheel drive version was the only one on offer, with obvious limitations in terms of towing capacity, off-road potential, and all other things you usually get from an all-wheel drive pickup. Well, this issue is gone, because starting in 2025, the Maverick Hybrid will be available with all-wheel drive as well. With this upgrade, the Maverick Hybrid becomes a much more competent pickup. Besides better grip and increased off-road potential, the Maverick Hybrid also becomes available with a 4K tow package. It increases max towing capacity to 4,000 pounds, which is 2 times more compared to the front-wheel drive model. Considering that the hybrid version accounts for half of Maverick's sales, we are happy to conclude that Ford has solved one of the biggest issues of its compact pickup. On the other hand, the Turbo 4 model is now available exclusively with all-wheel drive, though the max output has been lowered to 238 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque compared to 250 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque from last year. Number 6. Dull styling. The Maverick is an amazing pickup in so many different ways, to the point that many wondered how such a great pickup can be so affordable. But then we came to the conclusion that one of the ways to make it so affordable was to cut the budget for the styling department, because the styling is definitely one of the Maverick's weakest points. Simply said, it looks dull. It's neither rugged nor aggressive like a typical body-on-frame pickup truck, but it's neither sleek nor elegant like the Ridgeline or Santa Cruz. But Ford may have found a solution to this problem. Of course, as a part of the mid-cycle refresh, the styling has been revised too. The 2025 Ford Maverick comes with a completely new front-end design with new headlights, a new grille, a revised bumper, and more. What's particularly interesting is the higher level of customization, considering that each trim now comes with a bit different aesthetics at the front. That's not all. Ford also introduced a new black package with, as you may presume, a black exterior, while there are also new sets of wheels for specific trim levels, as well as a new set of color options. Paints like Eruption Green, Space White Metallic, Ruby Red Metallic, and Velocity Blue have been added to the offer, though it's important to mention that some finishes have been deleted from the offer, such as Atlas Blue Metallic, Cactus Gray, Hot Pepper Red Metallic, and Iconic Silver Metallic. All in all, we could agree that Ford has solved this issue to some point. Number 5. Basic-looking interior. From the very beginning, the Maverick was imagined as a super affordable small pickup, so it was kinda expected to see a lot of compromises on the inside in order to cut production costs. But we felt like Ford could have done more because the cabin looked way too basic with low-rent materials and a pretty short list of standard equipment. Thankfully, guys from Ford listened to customers that addressed some of these issues. For example, the interior has been updated with new colors, while some areas feature nicer materials now. Furthermore, the smoke truffle interior color scheme is now available with bronze accents. The cabin looks nicer now, but not only because of the materials. Another big upgrade is the new 13.2-inch infotainment screen, which is now standard across the entire lineup and replaces the old 8-inch unit. It is not just about the larger screen. The Maverick now features the Sync 4 infotainment system with way more features and easier navigation. Not to mention that Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are wireless now. Another important novelty is the built-in 5G connection, which will allow over-the-air updates in the future. Finally, let's not forget the new 8-inch digital instrument cluster, which replaces the analog gauges and a small 4.2-inch TFT screen. Number 4. Lack of safety features. Until this update, the Maverick was also criticized for the lack of standard safety features. Practically, automatic emergency braking was the only advanced safety system on the list of standard equipment, so Ford decided to make things better and offer a bit more after this mid-cycle refresh. There's the new suite of safety features, which Ford calls the Copilot 360, and besides automatic emergency braking, it also includes automatic high beams and lane keep assist as part of standard equipment. The Lariat trim, on the other hand, adds a few more upgrades, such as adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go capability, as well as lane centering. All in all, this is definitely an improvement over the pre-updated model. Number 3. No performance-oriented model. Another issue that many had with the pre-facelifted Maverick was the lack of a performance version. Of course, no one expected a highly capable off-roader from a unibody pickup, even though Ford offered a pretty decent Tremor off-road package, but some kind of a street performer always looked appropriate, and Ford finally solved this issue with the introduction of the new 2025 Maverick Lobo. The Lobo is a new trim level on offer inspired by compact street trucks. Lower ground clearance and stiffer suspension are some of the things that you'll first notice on it, but there are also a bunch of unique styling details like side skirts, a black roof, and a unique front fascia and grille, not to mention unique 19-inch monoblock style wheels. On the inside, the Lobo stands out with grabber blue and electric lime stitching and embossed Lobo branding. More importantly, the Lobo comes with a torque vectoring rear differential and additional drive modes. Of course, it comes with a Turbo 4 engine which features 238 horsepower like the standard version, while the 8-speed automatic transmission gets replaced with a 7-speed transmission and paddle shifters borrowed directly from the Kuga ST. The cooling system has been improved as well, while the company also offers a high-spec version with all kinds of comfort and convenience features like a 360-degree camera, sunroof, heated seats, a spray-in bed liner, Copilot 360 driver assist tech, and more. Number 2. Towing capacity. No one expects a unibody pickup to be much of a tower, but the Maverick underperforms even when compared to other unibody pickups. While both the Ridgeline and Santa Cruz can tow up to 5,000 pounds, the Maverick is limited to 4,000 pounds, and that's only if you pay extra for the 4K tow pack, which comes with various upgrades including transmission cooling. On the other hand, base versions are good for about 2,000 pounds, which is way too low. So, how did Ford address this issue? We could say it did, but only partially. Namely, we already talked about the hybrid model and how it got a 4-wheel drive version. Well, that model can now tow up to 4,000 pounds, 2 times more compared to the front-wheel drive model. But other than the all-wheel drive hybrid, things remain pretty much the same, though it's worth mentioning that models with the Turbo 4 come standard with 4-wheel drive now, meaning that it's a bit easier to reach full towing potential now. The front-wheel drive hybrid, on the other hand, remains stuck at 2,000 pounds, which is 1,500 pounds less compared to the least capable Hyundai Santa Cruz. Number 1. Small cargo bed. One of the reasons for the Maverick's popularity is the fact that it is essentially a modern SUV with additional practicality that comes with an open cargo area. In other words, the cargo bed is a great thing, but still, we wish the Maverick had something a bit bigger, or longer if you please. Namely, the Maverick features a cargo bed that's 4.5 feet long due to its compact dimensions. Considering that the Santa Cruz is good for 4.2 feet, it's not all that bad at all. But still, many hope for a more practical, more oriented version of this unibody pickup. Many hope that Ford could offer a single cab version, which would increase the commercial potential of this unibody pickup significantly. Such an affordable single cab model with a long cargo bed would be an excellent choice for small businesses, farmers, contractors, and all those in need of an affordable yet practical pickup. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. The 2025 Ford Maverick continues exclusively in a crew cab layout with a short cargo bed, which was kind of expected, considering that single and extended cab styles have become rare even among mid-sized trucks. All in all, we could say that this is one of the Maverick's issues that haven't been solved yet. Thanks for watching and see you next time.